Hi, I'm Deborah.
And I'm Sammy. We had the privilege and the honor of being missionaries in Costa Rica for a week. My mission experience started in January when the church started talking about a missions group to Costa Rica and different places. I felt God call me to go to Costa Rica. It took a lot of prayer, a lot of support from my family and friends and from my church. I just felt like this is something that God was calling me to do.
God began to open the doors and my support. I sent text messages out and sent emails out to raise money for support to go, and money immediately started coming in. And even though there was some fear that came in, I overcame that fear and went on to Costa Rica. The people are amazing, and the worship services are amazing. They don't hold anything back. They love the Lord with all of their heart, and their goal is to reach the lost and hurting world in Costa Rica.
The worship experiences were awesome. At one church, they did singing and dancing and praising God for a complete hour before the sermon. I was a little nervous about giving testimony. I'm not very good in front of people. I get really nervous and tongue-tied. But I did feel the Spirit of the Lord leading me in what I said. The culture in Costa Rica is either you're very rich or you're very poor. And we saw a lot of the poor side of Costa Rica. Even though they're poor people, they are happy people. I think one story that I will always remember is one night at the church they had a guest speaker. And he was from the mountains, very high up in the mountains. It took him walking down the mountains for 8 hours and taking a bus for 4 hours to get to this little church to mission. And he really touched my heart. He said that he had 5 children. They lived in a little hut made of banana leaves or any kind of leaves with a dirt floor. At the end of him speaking, we took up an offering, which, because of the support of our church and our supporters, we were able to give a little extra to him. And at the end, he was in tears. He said, "Thank you so much, because my family and I live in this little hut with a dirt floor, and it has worms." And so with that money, that was going to help him, and I believe he even preached out of his home. And so that was going to help upgrade his home and the place that he preached from. And that really touched my heart.
We have scouted this out. We feel like, Sammy and I feel like we were the pilgrims. And we know that there's a need, and we're ready to take a team back next year.
Even though we didn't have a paintbrush or a screwdriver or a hammer in our hands, we mission to those people as well as them missioning to us. It'll be an awesome thing to take a group from a new church back and show them the experience that we had and let them help the Costa Ricans as well.
We cannot wait to go again next year.